Up in the CNBC debate, Investing in India, with your host, Martin Soon.
Yusuff Ali, Chairman and Managing Director, the Lulu Group International, based in the UAE, United Arab Emirates, and I understand very heavily invested in India with even more aggressive plans in consumer-related hypermarts, in malls, in hotels as well. Okay, Yusuff Ali and the Lulu Group, obviously you have come, or your investments have come into India, and you have very aggressive and ambitious plans for further investments. Yes. I know, despite all these issues and problems that we've been talking about, why and how have you navigated all this?
See, first of all, we should congratulate Honorable Prime Minister and Prime Minister's team. We NRIs, about 25 million NRIs, they are staying outside India. Before, we had a lot of restrictions to invest in our own country, in our motherland. First of all, we should congratulate the NRI investment to be treated as domestic investment. That is a big achievement and as a big change that the new government made. So it became easy for us to invest in India, NRIs. Not only me, but from different parts of the world. They are very easy to invest in our country. Number two, what an investor need is infrastructure, human resources, strong economy, and easy the laws, the regulations, rightly our Honorable Secretary told. So now things are moving, at least changing. First of all, NRIs are happy that they can bring their money and invest in all sectors because it's treated as domestic investment. That's a great achievement. Because we, since 45 years, a lot of restrictions for NRIs to invest in India. Agriculture sector, retail sector, or shopping mall sector, or real estate sector, a lot of restrictions were there. So when this new regulation, new rule they implemented, that NRI investment should be treated as domestic investment, we can do the business like an Indian company is doing, number one. We constructed one of India's biggest shopping mall in Cochin. And we are hypermarket people mainly. We started our first hypermarket in Kerala. Kerala, people were talking that Kerala is not investor friendly. But I showed to the world and the people and the NRIs that Kerala, the state of Kerala is investor friendly. I constructed and I started my first hypermarket in Cochin, Kerala, since 2 years. Now I am constructing another shopping mall and hypermarket in Trivandrum, and one more in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. So these new regulations plus our strong economy. India is a developing country, that means a developed country. What is the definition of developing country? Means developed country. We can say, not 100% developed, but it is developing. So in the development, we should also part of that development. Then we can also develop. I strongly believe that. Yeah. So, yes, please.
I find it maybe ironic, maybe amusing too, and Sri, help me out here. If I'm not mistaken, is the state government in Kerala still communist?
Yes.
It is. I find it hugely ironic and amusing that you've set up hypermarts in Kerala.
When the new regulation and the new ease of doing business, rightly Secretary told, now the states are competing themselves. They are looking what the other states are doing, what the new laws the other states are implementing. And they are also thinking that why the other states are getting more investment and not to us.
So even the Kerala government is open for business?
It is open for investment.
Oh,
not only the previous government, it's a communist government.
Okay.
But they are liberalized policies, they are following liberalized policies, and they are passing the GST and supported government for the GST. And the government, see, now our human resource is very strong. I will tell you. If you go to any other countries, there we have to bring the human resource from outside, suppose. In India, we have got educated boys, intellectual boys and girls who is ready to work. That's a big achievement for our country. So, a lot of chief ministers are traveling all over the world to bring investment to their own state, because otherwise they will be in problem. because their unemployment level increase. So even the Kerala government, I can tell, now we are constructing India's biggest, explained, largest convention center with a child. So this is a part of tourism, part of, we can invite so many people and conferences. Kerala is a beautiful country, God's own country. So it's they have to go through the central government's new rules and regulations. Otherwise, there will be a problem for them to give employment to the new generation.
So, Mr. Ali, let me ask you, with the Modi government's focus on manufacturing, this whole Make in India policy, your group has obviously the means, and you personally obviously have the means as well. If you wanted to diversify into manufacturing in India, is that part of your plan?
See, now all states are inviting the investors to come to their own state, and their single window policies. Now a single window policy started in so many governments, so many states. Any problem for the investors or the business people should go through single window. Within 45 days they should give, within 60 days they should give permission for all. And single window, that means the same office will coordinate with. The main problem, but rightly that Mr. Rajan mentioned, is a lack of coordination. Because we cannot go there 10 departments to get this environment. We have to protect our environment, we have to protect our nature. This is all there. So one agency will go and take all the permissions as per the government guidelines. This is a very positive policy of the different states governments. We were discussing about banks, innovation, new technologies. See, since 8-9 years, a lot of banks liquidated or bankrupt outside India. You can see. But a single bank either liquidated or bankrupt. These banks I'm talking. So our banking management system is very good. That we have to complement that.
Thank you. I should accept that compliment graciously.
He's speaking the truth, sir.
Okay.
I don't want to mention the countries, but I can give the name. I mean, how many banks in different countries you can go through, liquidated or bankrupt. But find out one Indian bank either liquidated or bankrupt. No.
Okay, fair enough. I take your point there.
16 years before, the first PPP project, private public partnership project, we implemented in state of Kerala, Cochin International Airport.
Okay.
In the history of infrastructure project, after 4 years, we started giving dividend. Anybody can go and see Cochin International Airport. This is the model, because PPP is future now. And all countries, including developing or developed countries, they are talking about PPP project. So this is a role model, Cochin International Airport. I want to mention, I am honored that I am a board member there, a promoter director there.
Okay. All right. We've got time for probably, let's see here. Have we, I'm sorry, sir, we missed you, yes.
My name is Thomas Kuruvilla from R30 Little. I will just make a statement because I see somebody from Uber and a very passionate Malayali here. I am from Kerala. You cannot take an Uber taxi from Trivandrum Airport because the Trivandrum Airport drivers will harm the Uber driver or the car. It's a fact. And I have to pay 650 rupees from the airport to my home, and Uber costs only 175 rupees, less than 1/3. This is a fact.
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
And we have the government here, we have a very passionate Malayali here, we talk great things about Kerala, I am very happy about that, and we have Uber here.
See, I came to know about, can I answer this? Can I answer?
Please, sir, yes.
I came to know this thing just now.
Right.
But I can assure you in Cochin Airport it's not like that. but even though you are a Malayali, your complaint, I will discuss with the authorities there what I can do, and I will suggest to the government. I am also Vice Chairman of NORCA, Non-Resident Kerala Affairs. So I will discuss with our Honorable Chief Minister regarding this, and as early as possible, I will get some result.
Ramesh, please. Thank you so much all for joining us this afternoon, and a big round of applause, a big hand for our panel, Sri, Rachel, Ramesh, and Yusuff, and thank you for joining us.